With its new free trade port status, Hainan is redefining trade dynamics in the region and setting a new benchmark in economic openness in China. What does this signal for neighboring countries, especially Malaysia? How can Malaysia leverage this evolving landscape and strengthen its position as a bridge promoting ASEAN-China trade?
Many people will ask, since China-ASEAN FTA is already in place, why go to Hainan? Why not to other cities in China? And I think the answer is quite simple, because over 98% of ASEAN businesses are SMEs. And when it comes to cross-border investment, they usually face three main challenges, which is market information, market access, and funding. And here's how Hainan can come in. First, on cost, there's no investment threshold. As long as your project fits the promoted sectors of Hainan Free Trade Port, you can enjoy the low tax policy, which is the 15% corporate tax policy. And apart from that, operating costs in Hainan is also relatively low. And second, on market access. Many services sectors like the biotechnology, including the cell and gene therapy sector, and tourism, international education, and vessel registration are much more liberal compared to the rest of China, with most of them allowing 100% of foreign ownership. And third, on funding. So when you set up a company or a project in Hainan, you get closer to Chinese capital, to the investment fund and financing channels. And this will help ASEAN businesses to grow and expand into this China's mega consumer market.
With simplified customs and lower tariffs, trade between China and ASEAN can move faster and more efficiently. The Hainan Free Trade Port is designed to reduce friction, lower costs, and integrate supply chains.
I think the emergence of the Hainan Free Port represents more than the development of another economic zone within China. It actually reflects a much larger transformation that is now taking place within the economic architecture of the entire Asia itself. Recent discussions promoting closer collaboration between ASEAN and Hainan Free Trade Port coincides strongly with the realities that we are now facing today that is unfolding before us because of the Middle East conflict. On top of that, something is changing. The rise of Asia as a major global economic center, the growing importance of regional supply chains, and the increasing integration of ASEAN economies through trade, investment, technology, and logistics. ASEAN possesses many important strengths. The region is rich in natural resources, tropical agriculture, energy resources. We have minerals, and we have manufacturing capabilities. We have strategic shipping routes, and more important, a young and growing workforce. And China, in the meantime, brings huge market scale. Everything they do is big. Advanced manufacturing ecosystems, AI, artificial intelligence, logistic capabilities, financial resources, IB&R infrastructure strength, and one of the world's largest consumer markets of 1.4 billion people.
So I think a lot of Malaysian SMEs are worried that if I go to China, I'm going to spend a lot of money to start a business there. And the tax is so high, before even I do anything, I have to pay tax. But Hainan is different. Okay? For instance, you have white coffee, you want to try. And then you can go to Hainan, set a company there, import the product there, and sell it first. It's a popularity, it's a pilot place, a cheaper place for Malaysia to test our product. So for SME, I foresee there is definitely a great opportunity for us to explore.
As regional trade patterns evolve, Malaysia is emerging as a natural link between ASEAN and China. Its geographic location right along key maritime routes places it at the heart of regional supply chains.
I think Hainan plays two roles. One is play a role for China to go to the global, to ASEAN and to the global. Another is for ASEAN and the rest of the world to go through Hainan into the China market. As I say, we are producing the raw materials, and then we have the commodities, so advantage in that. And because we have quite similar weather in that, especially in the tropical agricultural products, I think that's where Malaysia may be able to tap into the advantage, of the rise of this Hainan Free Trade Port. Hainan Free Trade Port, I think one very important aspect is on the institutional side. Maybe they can consider to have more financial intermediaries and also to have more representative regional companies there. So I think that's where it's going to build the best for Hainan to connect with more of the rest of the world.
Inside these so-called the 11 countries of the Southeast Asia, which one is central and the hub? I think Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur over here. You see more frequency now, the flight from Malaysia to China. Next time you see frequency will be higher between the Malaysia and the Hainan. So I think they will make use of the Malaysia as a hub to the whole Southeast Asia and then to the Asia Pacific as well, like Australia, New Zealand.
Beyond trade, Malaysia shares deep cultural and historical ties with Hainan, built over decades of connection and exchange.
Culture is one thing. They are friendlier to Malaysian. They like Malaysian in a way. And our product, like it or not, is premium product, especially in FMD.
Of course, Hainanese, we have many Hainanese diaspora in Malaysia as well, and then we have very strong connection in that sense. So that's where the business associations in Malaysia and also the Hainanese, clan association, all this, they play a very important roles in building out the trust and also our cultural proximity, and that actually will reduce the transaction costs and all this for doing business with China, etc., through Hainan as a gateway.
The Hainan Free Trade Port is more than just a Chinese development project. It is a bold experiment in economic openness and regional cooperation. As time progresses, it is set to reshape the trade flow between China and ASEAN. Malaysia can become the preferred gateway in China-ASEAN trade, boosting regional connectivity, investment, and economic growth.
Now, with a zero tariff advantage, efficient customs system, logistic infrastructure, and investment-friendly environment, Hainan can evolve into a major regional processing, innovation, financing, and redistribution center. Malaysia is globally recognized for its halal certification standards, agro-food capabilities, palm oil industry, manufacturing experience, and strategic connectivity within ASEAN itself. Raw materials and intermediate products from ASEAN countries can potentially be processed in Hainan and refined, packaged, manufactured, even halal certified, and re-exported through that ecosystem into mainland China and to the wider international Muslim markets.
In the next episode, we'll examine how Malaysia's strategic infrastructure is positioning the country within the Hainan Free Trade Port network.